Hello students, welcome to class 1. So which topic we are learning now? We are learning people around me. So some people in our neighborhood help us every day by the work they do. So different type of work they do, different kind of job they do, and for that they get money. Yes, so some people in our neighborhood help us every day by the work they do. So later we have already learned about the people who help us, and we are very lucky to have these people around us because it is not possible. We need many things in our everyday life. It is not possible for us to do everything by ourselves. So we need help. So we need helpers to make our life easy and comfortable. So think, if there is no sweeper, what will happen? What does the sweeper do? The sweeper keeps the neighborhood clean. He collects garbage from the house and keep the drains clean. If the sweeper is not there, what will happen? Think, if the gardener is not there, who will take care of plants and trees in the neighborhood? Yes, and if the policeman is not there, can you do all these things? No. So we need help. The people who help us. So these are the people who help us in our everyday life. They do different type of job, different kind of work is done by them. So we have learned about the milkman, yes, the policeman. If the policeman is not there, what will happen? Then we are not safe from thieves and robbers. Even there is a house, yes, the house is also where we stay. We can find a helpers around. Then the shopkeeper sells milk, bread, eggs, and many we need every medicines when we fall sick. The doctor gives us medicine when we fall sick. Keeps our neighborhood clean. The sweeper keeps our neighborhood clean. This also we have already learned. Then we have learned the postman delivers letters to us. Then the police catches thieves and keeps us safe. Even we have learned about the doctor. Doctor gives us medicine when we fall sick. When we have fever, we go to the doctor. Then we have learned about the gardener. Gardener takes care of plant and trees in the neighborhood. He looks after the flowers and plants in the garden. Then we have learned about the fireman. What does the fireman do? Fireman helps to put out fires. Then we have learned about the people who help us in the school. These are the community helpers who help us in the school. So from that we have learned about the teacher. The teacher teaches in the us lesson in the school. Then principal runs the school. That also we have learned in my school. Then there are the librarian. Now what does the librarian do? Librarian take care of the library. And in school we learn to read and write and to do sums in school. We also learn to sing, dance, draw, and paint in school. So these are the people who help us in school. So PT teacher is also there, physical training, yes, so that you can do a exercise, you can play a games. Music teacher is also there, where you learn to sing and how to play a musical instrument. So these are the community helpers who help us in the school. So school bus driver is also there, school bus driver, then security guard, then sweeper in the school. They look after your classroom. Then peon, he rings the school bell after end of the each period. Then there is a market also, the place. Market is a place, but in market there are the different community helpers who perform different different work, different services they give us. Yes, so the we buy different things that we need from the neighborhood. So where we go to the market. So market is a place. Yes, in the market we can find we can buy different things from the market that we need from the neighborhood. So there is a market. So buy different things that we need from the neighborhood market. So like store is there. So in grocery store, from where we buy rice, wheat, bread. Yes, there is a grocery store from where we buy rice, wheat, bread, etc. And there is a chemist shop also. If we need medicine, we go to the chemist shop. So from where we buy medicines. If the milkman is not coming to our house, some may have milkman, some may don't have milkman. So there is a milk booth also there. So from that milk booth we can buy a milk, curd, दही ला सकते हैं, पनीर ला सकते हैं हम लोग milk booth से. Then green grocers are there. The green grocer shop from where we buy fruits and vegetables. So this is a place, the market in the neighborhood. We in our where we stay in our neighbor in our surrounding we find a different shops. There is a market from where we buy different things that we need from the neighborhood market. So this is a grocery store from where we buy rice, wheat, bread. Now look at this picture. We have already learned about this. So which community helper you can see in this picture? Yes, I'm waiting for your answer. Which community helper you can see right now on the screen? We have already learned. We have already learned about this community helper. Just waiting for your answer. Which community helper you can see right now on the screen? Waiting for your answer. What do you call a person who controls traffic? Yes, waiting for your answer. Person who controls traffic. We have already done this. Yes, very good. The traffic police. What is the spelling of traffic? Traffic. Traffic. Police. Police. Now in the second image, which community helper you can see, and what he is doing? He is repairing vehicles, four-wheeler, two-wheeler. You have seen your father. They are giving their vehicles to the when they want to repair their vehicle if it is not working. So which community helper will help us? The mechanic repairs vehicle. Yes, very good. So what is the spelling of mechanic? M. Yes, you are going to write with me. Mechanic. Mechanic. What does a mechanic do? Repairs vehicles. Mechanic repairs vehicles. Now look at the screen. Which community helper you can see on the screen? There are the two community helpers you can see right now on the screen. Waiting for your answer. Waiting for your answer. Which community helper you can see right now on the screen? Yes, he is a potter. P-O. Who is he? He is a potter. And what does he do? He makes dishes, plates, beautiful lamps. हम लोग दिवाली में लैंप लगाते हैं. हाँ, so he make up lamps, then pot, different type of lamps, beautiful lamps. So a person who makes dishes, plates, and other objects from clay, and he using a what he is using? A special wheel. This is a wheel. By hand, he is rotating that wheel on a special wheel. He is making that pot, dishes, plates, and other objects from clay. He use clay. A person who make all these things is called as a pot maker. He is a pot maker. Potter. He is a pot maker. And now, which community helper you can see in the second image? She is having beautiful flowers. She make beautiful bouquets also. We decorate our house with the flowers. So which community helper you can see right now on the screen? Yes, waiting for your answer. We decorate our house with flowers as well as we give bouquets to others also on special occasion. So by profession she is a who is she? She is a florist. 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 She sells flowers. You can see flowers. She sells flowers. She make different type of beautiful bouquets. See, different type rose are there, and we decorate our house with flowers also. Yes, very good. So we have learned today traffic police, mechanic, potter, pot maker, then florist. Now we have already done this match the columns. So who look after the plants? We are going to have a quick revision on this. Who look after the plants? So there's a gardener who looks after the plants. Lends you books to read. Now in the school you have seen a library, but in the library, the lady who takes care of the library is called as a librarian. So she lends, she gives you book. Borrow means what? अगर हमने कुछ we can borrow for if we are taking, like if you don't have a pencil in the school, so what do? You take a pencil from your friend. That means you are borrowing. And the friend who gives you pencil, he lends you pencil. वो तुम्हें pencil देता है और तुम उसे borrow करते हो for a limited time. You take a book from the library. After that, after once you finished reading the story book, you have to return that book, and you can take another, you can borrow the another story book. So who guards the school gate? There's a watchman, security guard who watch, who look after, who guards our colony, or there is a security guard. Cleans the classroom. Now we have already learned who cleans the classroom. There's a sweeper, and there's a sweeper who keeps our neighborhood also clean. How they keep our neighborhood clean? By collecting garbage from the house and keeps the drains clean. Now teaches you to solve some. Teacher, yes, teacher teaches you to solve sum. So this was a measure column which we have already done. Now the people who help us. We are going to write the community helpers who help us. Now we are going to start the people who help us. So you are going to write people who help us, community helpers. So first we have learned about teacher, Teacher, teacher. Teacher teaches us in where she teach in school. School is a place. School is a place, and teacher is a community helper who help us. After that, we have learned about a policeman. What does the policeman do? Policeman catches robbers or thieves. Policeman catches thieves. Policeman. Policeman catches thieves. 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 Then which community helper we have learned? Cobbler. What does the cobbler do? Cobbler mends our shoes. Then which community helper we have learned? Postman. What does the postman do? Postman brings our letters. Postman brings our letters. We have learned about the tailor also. Now what does the tailor do? Tailor. Tailor stitches. Stitches. Stitches our clothes. 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 After that, we have learned about the grocer and greengrocer. So we are going to write about a greengrocer. The greengrocer sells vegetables. Greengrocer sells green vegetables, fresh vegetables. Yes. So greengrocer sells vegetables. After that, we have learned about the farmer also. What does the farmer do? The farmer grows. What does he grows? Grains, fruits, vegetables for us, right? Yes, the farmer. If the farmer is not there, so there will be no grains. Then we have learned about a plumber. So what does the plumber do? We have learned about the plumber, Plumber. Plumber. Plumber repairs. What does it repairs? Our water pipes. He fixes the water pipes also. Taps, null, water pipes. So we will call plumber. Will not call to electrician. Now we have learned about potter today. Potter. Pot. Who make pot maker. He is using a special wheel to make all these pots. Beautiful lamps. हम लोग दिवाली में lamps लगाते हैं. Yes. So that is made by a pot maker. Potter. Potter makes pots for us. So these are the community helpers we have learned today. Now answer the following. Now what we learned that these are all community helpers. So who is community helpers? Community helper is the person who help us in our daily lives. So first question you are going to write. What is the first question? Question 1. Who is community helper? You are going to write in the 4-line book. You are going to touch the blue line and you are going to write. And after each word, you are going to leave 1 finger distance. Who is community helper? Now answer on the second line. So what is the answer? Now starting letter of the answer. Starting letter, starting word is what? Community. So the community C I will write in the capital letter. This is the starting word. So C will come in capital. COMMUNITY. Community helper is a person who help who helps us in our daily lives. Now the answer is completed, so I will give full stop. If you don't give full stop, that means your answer is incomplete. So this you are going to write in the 4-line book. Now you are going to write all these things in the notebook, in the 4-line book. and you are going to send this to me.